.67 feet.
The ceiling height in the garage is 11 foot
.67
.67.
feet.
11.67, and this is an 8-foot mezzanine, and the garage is, what was it, 31.7 long?
Yeah, from here I could tell you.
31.7 foot of floor space in the garage, in a ceiling height of 11 foot, whatever I said it was.
And wide, 7.84.
7.84. 8 foot wide up here. It's 8.3 inch, 8 foot 3 inches long, except for that little spot where the step is right there. And it's 8 foot wide. To give you an idea of the dimensions of the mezzanine, it's 8 by 8, but it is missing the you have this big piece right here. So in reality, where you would set up your desk, I'm not really quite sure. Maybe behind me where this is the central AC. It's 46 inches long. The cabinet for it. The cabinet for the generator downstairs was all framed in heavy duty aluminum, and it has this super nice 1 3/4 wood flooring in there.
Have you seen the slide?
Yeah, it's like
unreal, eh?
Commercial grade stuff. This is 40 inches wide, so you do have a storage area underneath here of 26.5 inches tall. So maybe to move it would be to put a storage cabinet under here or something, and somehow set up an office space in here. I'm not sure how we'd accomplish that, but Chuck's website says if you can dream it, you can do it. So
I don't think so. Why?
this is the ladder coming down.
He just cut it open a little more and whatnot. You know?
That might be it. So this is the great garage, as Andre put it, and it's pretty great. Check it out. The flooring that's in here, you can get a cross section of it up here. You can see it's actually inch. I'm gonna say, Andre, that's almost 2 inches thick, right?
Oh, here we go.
It's actually inch and a quarter thick, and it's like I don't know what you'd call that, but it's thin slats that have been glued together of some kind of hardwood, really high quality. And these are the screw lifts that drop down the rear. This is a ramp. This drops down, and the door obviously drops down. The door is probably 12 feet tall. You can get really low dragsters into here, or super low cars. This is a high power 2500 heavy duty screw type lift that is hooked onto a chain that drops the floor down. The floor is actually on a hinge, so the back 5.5 foot is like a dovetail that drops down. This actually goes outside the side door, so you can stand outside and lower the door down. Everything's super high quality. You don't see any rusting bolts on the outside of this because you use stainless steel all the way through the outside. And these are brand new Michelin XT800. Never been on the rig. Still has a tag on it. All the tires on the trailer are new, but they're 12 years old. They might be okay. I don't really know. They might have dry spots in them or flat spots. These are HWT aluminum rims. Kind of a cool system the way he hooked them up. They're held in pretty good.
It's not tricky by any means.
So you could put a lift in here. You could put a the ceiling space in the mezzanine right here. So could that be dropped down a little bit, which would probably be kind of an expensive thing to do, but
7.087.
7.087. Nice LED lighting here. This is super nice flip down cabinet. It's never even been used. Still got the tape on it. C-Tech aluminum trailer cabinets. This is probably a $600 cabinet. Really well built. Also has a heating system in here. I'm not sure how that works. I think it's part of the diesel hot water or diesel heating system. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but it's got a fan back here and temperature gauge. I think this might actually be hooked to the AC unit too. It might have AC. I think it is AC back here. I think it has heat and AC in the garage, which is pretty cool. And this is really well insulated. It's got the spray and foam insulation. Another light right there and a couple jacket hangers, which is nice. It has compressed air run back to here from the tractor, I do believe. I came up with 7 foot 1 in between.
On the wrong side here. 7.139.
That's exactly what I came up with. This extension pole is actually to turn on and off the battery for the lift, which it needs a new one. The original one's in there. It's pretty much toast. It's been there for 10 years without being charged, so that's super nice carpeting on this right here. I'm not sure what these are for. It's something to do with the helicopter, I think. So we've got 23.4 feet from the back of the garage to where the roof for the mezzanine is. So you could put in a custom lift in here that would be 23 foot would probably be a good measurement. Leave a couple inches space on each side. So you'd have 23 foot on the upper level and 23 on the lower level. It would have to be totally custom made to clear, and you'd have to probably relocate these tires someplace. But maybe a little higher up on the wall, that would be fine. And you'd have a total of 46 foot of floor space, not including this 8 foot space up here. You'd have another 8 foot in here if you wanted to really pack it in with bikes. So you have 31 foot on the lower level, and if you put the lift in, you have 23. So 31 and 23, 31 foot, 31.7 plus 21.3. 23 on the upper deck, 31 on the lower, gives you a total of 54 foot, which is pretty cool. The lift could be set up so that you could put the bike sideways in there too and pack even more in. Probably would want to leave the front space here open so that you can get to hang your jackets and get in this side door here. Lots of potential. Extra cabinets could be added in here, that's for sure. So the length is absolute maxed at 53 foot, and the height at 11 foot 5 in here is as tall as you can get it. So you could easily have a lift in 2 levels of bikes in here and tons of flexibility. Information we need from in here. Chuck told me to check out the underside of it. It's this is all aluminum back here, and it looks to be in excellent condition. No rust issues. The jacks look like they're in excellent condition. Super nice jack system. Jesus, the underside of this thing is really well built, man. It's got most of them have like, this isn't metal. It's solid. It's a solid metal. Let me take my little hat off here. Just here, this could easily be put up on the jacks and sanded down. I'm an idiot. This could easily be put on the jacks. There's no rust through anywhere on here.